We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from Dallas. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Kill. Back to the air, Prescott. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's complete, DeAndre Lambert-Smith. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 46. Man in motion out of the slot. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now Herbert to throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the
Dose in the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left limb makes the grab. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Downs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Blue gets the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Give on second here to Blue. Pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA play, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now level some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st and 10, Herbert. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Next on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
And part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing now, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-point game. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers tie things up at 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it up in the middle of the end zone. Escapes a defender. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blue here from the pistol. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47.
1st down, here's Dak. complete. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Put my the mic. That's characters. Not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows.
Here we go, 47. Let's go.
This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Now a give, right side to Mitchell. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Jerron Bland.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Cowboys 40-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
1st and 10.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Here he goes again. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense up to the line fast.
15 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Right in. What do you think?
Williams can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Line up the design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Goes to the hurry up here.
They lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Here we go, kill.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So 4th down, brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and then he'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on first down. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Here's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On third down, Herbert. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing with the double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that.
Dicker connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. To throw, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Now Herbert again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 21.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
49-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Really scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play jars loose, incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second
He
down.
finds Pickens left side. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Operating now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Wide eight. Hey, easy. We go orange.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
We're going to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
Brings up third and 2.
We're going to 53. 26.
Prescott to throw here, third and 2. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
results.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the Cowboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
7-yard gain. The Chargers.
1st and 10, Herbert. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. That was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Makes the catch. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Here we go. 47. Hey, 47.
From the gun is Prescott. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 33 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Looking quickly here. And you just get the play off. Getting out to his left. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Straight ahead with Williams. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We go with a design keeper. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
38-yard line.
Up the gun they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yard gain on the play. That's another. Cowboys first down.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah! There we go! Here we go, 46. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go. 46.
Run with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but yards there.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 4-8.
To throw is Prescott. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No run, Davis. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. 4-8. Then we're going to 53.
There's another for him. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stopped once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Here we go.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys some likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds the end round complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pick up at 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Chargers.
Herbert on 1st down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play action now for Herbert. He gets this one against him. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's Herbert once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Herbert here, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, so that brings up fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 50.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys nearing their 9th win of the season. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46.
They're going to pass it here. It's him on the in route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. With 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Go to 54, wide.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Lamb brings it in yet again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chargers.
Home trips right.
Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
14 yards. That's another Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Hey, Kaplan. Ready?
Herbert to throw once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find a Rondé Gadsden a second on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set it downs for him from the 31.
47. Here we go. 48. Here we go. 46. Here we go. 47. 26.
1st down. Here's Dak. Has it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
54.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try failed. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what help all this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where I have my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Yo, 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 yo. 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 When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Busta Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-Tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we
no sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
jump around the thief, I said, that was all about the jump around the thief in the night. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Pretty me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show, I make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking at your hip, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
You can get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. They're passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say much dollar. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any save on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away.